The Kingdom of the Burgundians. A First Kingdom of Burgundy was a kingdom established by the Germanic Burgundians in the Rhineland and then in Savoy, in the 5th century. History. Background. The Burgundians, an East Germanic tribe, may have migrated from the Scandinavian island of Bornholm to the Vistula basin in the 3rd century AD. The first documented, though not historically verified, king of the Burgundians, lived in the late 4th century. In 406 the Alans, Vandals, the Suevi, and possibly the Burgundians, crossed the Rhine and invaded Roman Gaul. The Burgundians settled as foederati in the Roman province of Germania Secunda along the Middle Rhine Kingdom. In 411 AD, the Burgundian king Gunther, in cooperation with Gaur, king of the Alans, set up Jovinus as a puppet emperor. Under the pretext of Jovinus's imperial authority, Gunther settled on the western bank of the Rhine, between the river Lauter and the Nahe, seizing the settlements of Bourbourg-Tomagus, Speyer, and Strasbourg. Apparently as part of a truce, the Emperor Honorius later officially granted them the land. The Burgundians established the capital at Bourbourg-Tomagus. Olympiodorus of Thebes also mentions Aguntiarius, who was called commander of the Burgundians, in the context of the 411 usurping of Germania Secunda by Jovinus. Despite the new status as foederati, Burgundian raids into Roman Upper Gallia Belgica became intolerable to the Romans and were ruthlessly brought to an end in 436, when the Roman general Flavius Aetius called in Hun mercenaries who overwhelmed the kingdom in 437. Gunther was killed in the fighting, reportedly along with the majority of the Burgundians. The campaign was the origin of the medieval Nibelungenlied poem. Gunther was succeeded as king by Gundric in 437. After 443, the remaining Burgundians were resettled by Aetius to the Sarpadia region of present-day central France, again as foederati, in the Roman province of Maxima Sequanorum, where they established their capital at Lugdunum. Their efforts to enlarge the kingdom down the Rhone River brought them into conflict with the Visigothic kingdom in the south. In 451, Gundric joined forces with Aetius against Attila, the king of the Huns, in the Battle of the Catalonian Plains. When Gundric died in 473, his kingdom was divided between his 4 sons, Gundobad, Chilperic II, Gundomar, Godomar and Godegizul. After the fall of the Roman Empire in 476, King Gundobad allied with the mighty Frankish King Clovis I against the threat of Ostrogoth Theodoric the Great. He was thereby able to secure the Burgundian acquisitions, and compiling the Lex Burgundianum, an ancient Germanic law code. Later, when Rome was no longer able to afford protection to the inhabitants of Gaul, the Sequani became merged in the newly formed Kingdom of Burgundy. According to Gregory of Tours, in 493 Gundobad slew his brother Chilperic II and exiled his daughter Clotilde, who was married to the Merovingian Clovis, king of the Franks, who had just conquered northern Gaul. The decline of the kingdom began when they came under attack from the former Frankish allies. In 523, the sons of King Clovis campaigned in the Burgundian lands, instigated by the mother Clotilde, in revenge for Gundobad's death of her father. In 532, the Burgundians were decisively defeated by the Franks at Battle of Autun, whereafter King Godomar was killed and Burgundy incorporated into the Frankish kingdom in 534. List of kings. Gebica, Gundomar, son of Gebica, Gisela, son of Gebica, Gunther, son of Gebica. Flavius Aetius moves the Burgundians into Sarpadia. Gundric, Gundioch opposed by Chilperic, the first brother of Gundioch. Division of the kingdom among the four sons of Gundioch, Gundobad, Chilperic II, Gundomar, Gondomar, Sigismund, son of Gundobad, Gondomar, Gundimar, son of Gundobad.